lip sync charts. Let's see what we have here. So we have our different mouth positions, the A, E, and this is what we can. These are generic positions, but you had what this is for the B, M, and P sounds, all teeth for consonants. Eh, that's the mouth is kind of open, saying A or A. A, the hard A, the hard I. That's going to be a little open. O, U, F, and L. So these are your we call these a Saturday morning cartoon mouths. It gives you a guide of, but you wouldn't draw this guy mouth on Heidi's character, but it shows you how you would design the different mouths for him. And we had worked with these guys. And then in this case, and when I show you the rat one, I did show you last week that the jaw and everything is all part of the mouth because they moved up and down as the mouth opened, the jaw moved also. So depending on how you're going to create yours. These ones are a little more abstract. So an E sound compared to an A, the A is going to be more open. This is your uppercase A and I. 8, I. It's going to be a little more open than your sound. Your E is more of a horizontal opening, and this is more of a vertical opening for the A. If you're going to do that way with them. Consonants are mostly just all teeth. So lots of different styles of characters out there. All right, so that was, let me refresh here. That was here. Let's just look at what needs to be done, and then I'll open up for questions. I think I will just look at what's going to be due. So coming down here, build a cutout puppet assessment. So you're going to cut out the the model into pieces. Now you only have to do one view. So you don't, if you did the 3 views for your turnaround. So just pick one of the views, and I would strongly suggest that you do the 3/4 view. So do that 3/4 view. You're gonna organize them and create name each layer and symbol. Convert to symbol. Maybe I should put in here as I'm looking at it. I don't need capital C, but set the rotation or point. You're going to create a nested head symbol that includes the separate mouths, the eyes, and brow. So the brow, eyes, and eyebrows, these can be one, can be mixed in together. They don't need to be separate. And I'll make that eyes or brow. Not and or. Optional brow layer. The reason, to keep it simple, I would put the eyebrows with the eyes. There's one less layer you have to deal with. Create at least 8 different mouth shapes. It does say 5 different eye shapes. Blink, look forward, look up, look right, look down. Here's the lip sync chart again that we looked at earlier. Create variation of body types. You can create those. So we talked about different arms. If you think you're going to need different hands, so you have a closed hand, an open hand, a finger point, you might want to create those at this point. And you would name it. You could do first name, last name. Just so long as your name's on it, LP5. So you're going to submit the FLA file, the animate FLA file there. So you break it into the main pieces. You name your layers accordingly. So make sure you do name them. It is important to have them named in your layers. Set the rotation points. You build a nested head symbol with separate mouths and eyes layers. Create 8 different mouths and 5 different eyes. Create different variation body parts. So I forgot I had this in there, but the most variation you might need then would be the different hands. So if you have a hand closed, you might have an open hand there. That would be good if you just create those hand symbols. And yeah, so that's what's going to be due. We come back into animate and look at that rat character again. So for the face and the so we have the different arms. So these are different arm symbols. So if you did hands, you could see that each one is a symbol. So if we come back out to the scene and I click on the head, we'll have my eyes all and my mouth all. So these are 2 symbols themselves. So these is a graphic symbol of the eyes. And if I click on them and go inside them, then here's my different eyes. So I have the character looking left, squinting, looking left, eyes closed, looking right, and then the surprised eyes. So then I use my frame picker, and we'll get into the animation part, but if I build these elements, then I could use these as I need them. So that's why I'm having to do the 5 different eyes, so you can pull them in. And their eyebrows are with it, so it makes it less complicated. You could have inside the eye layer, so this is a symbol. You could have the eyebrows separate, and you can move them as you need them. But I have them all in one layer. This character was done in Photoshop, so these were all brought in then from Photoshop. Back out to head all. If I click on the head, so because this character doesn't have a separate mouth in this profile type head view, it's all the mouths are the new heads. But really, I didn't redraw a whole lot. This part all just stays the same. It's just adding the new mouth position. So I got an open mouth, the L mouth, the F mouth, and these probably aren't in the best order. I usually like to have that as my number 1 mouth, the M mouth. But we need the 8 different mouth shapes. So depending on how you do it, so you could have the mouth shapes like that, or we're going to the monster guy, the lifeguard, and eyes and mouths. If I double click on there, what do we got? Lifeguard lip sync, lifeguard mouths. I'll double click on there. There we go. So here's the mouths. And then this guy's mouths are separate. So depending on your character design, there's the different mouths that he's using. And I go back out a layer and click on the eyes. And there's the eyes. And then he has, and the eyebrows in this guy are in a separate, no, they're not. They're all on the same layer. So it just depends on how you build it. But I did ask for this. Only has 4 for 5 different eyes. So you could have him looking left or right. He's looking up here. And the way they work, then we call them up as we need them. He comes in, fun. When he says fun, the eyes squint down, open up, blinks in there. So you would get to call them up with the frame picker, and that's going to be something we're going to look at next week, the animation part. So we're just getting it ready to animate this week.